What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? Oh, there's baby Sage. Say hi. Say hi. There she is. Say hi, Fleet Feet. Hi, Fleet Feet. Psych. Guys, it was a pleasure working out with you guys. Hopefully you feel good. I really do hope so. And let's get into this workout for today. So what I want to do is we're going to go through a general warm-up. A lot of it you can do on your own, and obviously you're going to do everything on your own. You're on the video, but it's going to be something that you can do, and it's going to kind of just mimic what we did at the field. But we're going to start off with line drills. So I like moving to start off, or breathing usually. So let's go into our knee hug. So finding whatever space you have. I'm just going to go nice knee hug, pull, then stand. Now I'm just gonna kind of explore, where am I tight? What's it feel like? How does this feel? Is it tough? Does it hurt? And just explore that movement, okay? You're gonna get 10 reps, or for me, I like to get a distance sometimes. I'll just find whatever I can, I'll go down and back. Okay, so you're gonna go knee hugs down and back. After that, if you can, we're gonna go quad stretch, which I'm gonna grab behind, pull, squeeze, and then switch to the other side. Grab behind, pull, squeeze. Now, if you can't do that, that's fine. Just go heel to hand. Just do your best to do that. Extend here. You don't have to grab it. Maybe just lift it up. Okay, and you do that for down and back, or you could do that for 10 reps in place. Second one, toe up reach. So I'm just gonna go heel to my toe. Now I'm just gonna push my butt back, hip hinge, then stand up, squeeze my butt. Other side. Heel to toe, butt back, stand up. Careful with your hamstring tightness. If you feel sore, just whatever range of motion you have, because I want you to take it to that point, nothing surpassing that, okay? The biggest mistake I always see is people take a big step and now they don't really get a stretch. You're just locking your knee out, and now it's a lot of pressure on this joint. So make sure this heel is next to the toe. It's a very small movement. Heel toe, butt back, stand, switch out, okay? So toe up reach 10 times, and then after that, Frankenstein leg swing. Big swing out, hopefully you're not too sore. And then up top, I'm gonna get 10 reps in place or down and back, okay? So once you're done with that sequence, knee hugs, quad stretch, toe up reach, and Frankensteins, I'm gonna go into lateral walks. So lateral walks, if you have a band, would be better. If not, no big deal. I'm just gonna go into a quarter squat or athletic position, as if I'm gonna, softball, wrestling, basketball, athletic position. Nice soft knees, sitting, but on the balls of my feet. Okay, so heels and the balls of my feet. Now I'm gonna do is take a small step. That's it, all right? Small step, the leg's not returning, right? I'm just keeping this pattern pretty small. Small step out, small step back in. Now what I'm doing is I'm pushing off that leg. Push, 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 push. Same thing on the other side. Push, push, and notice my shoulders. 2 glasses of wine on the shoulders. We don't want to waste that wine. It's expensive. We took a ride to the store. We don't want to look like a crazy alcoholic at the store 3 times in a day because you spilt it, so hold on to the wine. On the shoulders, dip and drive. Now what I like to do is like to set a clock. I'll go for 30 seconds, just to, as much as I can feel it, but I'm really engaging my core here. I'm really just going to a lateral pattern, right? And I'm pushing off the floor. Push, push. And that's the thing I want you to focus on. So we're gonna go into 3 total sets of lateral steps. It shouldn't take too long, but at the same time, just hit 30 seconds or just count like I do and kind of make it up. But you do have an iPhone, so just clock it in, 30 seconds, take a short break, and get into 3 total rounds of that. All right, guys, so for your extra workout today, I want you to practice your squat. Now, if you are a little advanced and can load it, which means you want to grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell, something that you want to hold to, then please feel free to hold it here. Okay, for me, I'll use a dumbbell just as an example. Take a small dumbbell or whatever size, elbow stays nice and tight. The big thing I don't want you to do is let it come out. So this will be the advanced version, goblet squat, sit on down, stand on up, whatever range of motion you have. But let's add that tempo like we talked about. So feet shoulder width apart, heels big toe in the ground. I'm gonna push butt back, find a range, stand up squeeze, okay? So I'm keeping it super tight. There's a wall in front of me. I don't want to hit my head against the wall. Sit and stand. Find whatever range. Now, if you are super sore, I want you to use your couch, a bench, anything, a chair. I'm going to go back here. I'll use this bench, and we're going to use this to sit on. If you have, come on over with me. I'll give you a little bit better example as you can see closer. If you have hip pain, I know a lot of you guys we're moving a little differently. I saw some hip shifting. Okay, if you already know that you have some type of hip pain, let's leave the hip alone. Okay, so I want you to start, especially in the beginning phases, to start sitting down and do a box squat. I do box squats all the time because I can't really get into heavy regular squats, so I box squat even with heavier weight because my hips, I did have a hip replacement, so I have a fake hip, so I have to really watch it and monitor what I do. And for me, box squats takes the pressure off that hip. So I will start from the bottom. I'll grab the weight that I have, feet are firmly in the ground, heel and big toe still. Now I'm just gonna stand up, bang. Now I could squat more efficiently. And by doing this, right, I'm sitting back a little bit, not too bad, I'm not collapsing, so I'm not like crashing into the chair or the bench. I'm really sitting into it lightly and standing up and squeeze my butt. This is a safety mechanism here to let your body know that these don't have to stay on the entire time. Because if I let it go, now your body gets scared and it starts moving, it starts protecting, right? It starts protecting or guarding that hip. So let's let it know it's comfortable, that it's okay. Let the body know it's okay for movement, so now it can open up different areas of the body rather than just the hip flexor the entire time. So elbow nice and tight, bang, stand, squeeze, control, control, bang, squeeze, control, control, control. I don't even know it, I just stuttered. Control, control, stand and squeeze, okay? I'm gonna look for 15 reps there. So if you feel good, get 15 squats. Now, another variation you could do is called a squat press out. This is counterbalancing. So we already had the original, which is just a goblet squat. You had a box squat. Now I'm gonna kind of meet you in the middle, okay? A squat press out. Squat press out is feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna hold the dumbbell or object here, but as I sit, I'm gonna push it out. Now this counterbalances my weight. So now not all the weight's here. My core has to be engaged when I press it out, but now the weight kind of helps me balance as well. So this is a middle ground. Butt back, press out, stand up, squeeze. Engage, engage, engage. I'm not going for speed. I want tempo. I want control. Sit, sit, sit. Stand up. Sit, sit, sit. Stand up. Good. Got it? So that's a different variation as well for a squat. And start using whatever one or any option that you want for that. And we're going to go into 3 sets of 15 reps. Once you're done, just take a slight break. We did side rotations in class. I will add that to it. So I will tell you what to do instead of you guys not doing something, because I know you guys are ready. So we're going to go into squats 15. After that, we're going to lay down to the side. Take that nap. Nice side rotations, upper body or upper thoracic mobility. Then I'll get 5 on one side, switch out, go control, 5 on the other side. So nice easy movements here. Again, we're not gonna try to kill it, but we are gonna practice those moves. So I want you to practice those squats for 15 reps. It's gonna burn, trust me. After that, side rotations, 5 and 5. If you're a little advanced, well then try to progress the weight and or add another set. So if you feel good, let's get 4 sets in. If you're feeling like, you know what? I'm a little sore, I'm not feeling that well, let's get 3 sets in. When you're done, take a short break, grab some water, then we'll go into our second series of movements. All right guys, so for the second part, we're gonna go into split squats. For a split squat, I'm gonna show you how I want you to do this, because I do want you to anchor it, especially if you're a beginner. So I'm gonna hold on to this bike. You could use your doorway, you could use a chair, anything here, but we're gonna go into a split squat. So a split squat, my foot is gonna be in the front, the other one's gonna be back. Now I'm gonna go down whatever range of motion I can and then stand back up. Now, for a beginner or someone that maybe has trouble doing that, actually, let's do the split squat first, and then I'll show you the beginner version of what you can do for single leg variation. So here, hold on to it, prop up top. After that, straight down, right back up. Whatever range of motion you have. Main thing, heel and big toe in the ground of the front foot, big toe, ball of the feet in the back foot. Drop straight down. What you don't want to do is escalator. I don't want to track forward into this knee. That shears the cap and it hurts. Straight up, straight down, elevator. So always think elevator versus escalator, okay? Elevator down, boop, second floor, right back up to third floor. I'm gonna try to get 10 reps based off how you feel. 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. If you don't need it on that second set, you kind of found the ground, found your balance and core is engaged. Now try it without weight, down and up. Again, I'm still going down slow, pressing up top. That is the more advanced version. So let's go to a beginner version. You're gonna go to your staircase. So hopefully you have a stair. If you have stairs, it's right here. I have stairs right here in the house. Pretty simple. We're gonna step up, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold on. My face is gone. It's okay, you didn't need to see my face. So I'm gonna step up onto the stair. Now what I'm gonna do is stand. Pretend like I'm gonna go up the other one, but I'm gonna squeeze my butt on this side. Back down, back down. So notice I didn't just stand here, okay? I want this other leg to do the work so I get really good hip extension, because in running, what do you have to do? This, right? And this is the limited mass factor because most of us just stop here. So now this gets super tight and it doesn't actually get the push off that glute. So from here, I'm gonna take that step, control, pretend I'm going up the second one, squeeze, back down, bang, bang, back down, back down. And again, I'm gonna get 10 reps on one side, if you can. If not, whatever your sub-max is, which means whatever you can before failing, right? Keep 2 or 3 in the tank is what we say, sub-max. You're gonna 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Cool beans. I'll never say that again. I promise you, God, I will never say that in my entire life ever again. Second movement we're gonna do is called the wood chop. So I'm gonna go down to both knees. If you can do this standing up as well, especially if you have knee pain, but you wanna get a little bit more aggressive, bring it down to the knees. So I'm gonna take a dumbbell, I'll show you here. I'll grab a kettlebell for this one. You can use a dumbbell, kettlebell, a book bag, your hands, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go from the hip, across the body, back down to the hip. Back down to the hip. So I'm controlling my shoulders. Notice I'm not turning. I don't want to turn my shoulders. I want to keep everything straight and just move my arms or the object from here to here. We call this anti-rotational core movement, which means I don't want to rotate. So here, it's gonna want to, but you're fighting against that rotation. Bang, up top, good control. Bang, up top, good control. Got it? So nice and smooth. I'm gonna try to get 10 reps on one side, 10 on the other, if not 5 and 5. So let's keep it between that. So our 2 movements for this series, you're gonna go into 10 single leg movements of the variations that I chose you, whatever is best for you. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. After that, wood chops, 10 to one side, 10 to the other. Take a nice break. And this one, we're gonna go into 3 sets for beginners, 4 sets for advanced, okay? So let's get into it. Hopefully you guys feel okay. Move into our second or third series of stuff. All right, guys, so for the last thing, we're gonna go into a lot of prone position or push-up position, like planking. Notice I didn't do any crunches or anything like that yet, but I wanna make sure we can hold this stable base. So we did shoulder taps already. I'm gonna show you a little bit of advanced version using an object. So you could use anything. That's my son. You could use anything. You could use whatever, but you could even use your phone and slide it across. But I'll use this dumbbell because it's the only thing around besides this mat. We're gonna go into what we call plank drag through, okay? So I'm gonna hold plank position, feet are nice and wide in push-up position. Now all I'm gonna do is take my right hand, I'm gonna grab across and slide it underneath. Switch the other side, slide underneath. Switch the other side, slide underneath. Then I'm gonna look for 10 reps, okay? 5 and 5 across. Now, if you already have shoulder pain, I know some of you guys already do, I want you to go to an elevated anywhere. So for me, let's go to this counter. So say you have a counter in your house, or even just a chair or a couch. So if you have a couch or chair, we could do it. Or you're gonna hold plank position with no movement or minimal movement. I just stubbed my toe. It's okay. I'm a man. I'll take care of it. So from here, I'm just gonna hold position and hold, elevated. Okay, don't go down to the ground because I want that shoulder stacked under the hands. All right, let's see how that feels. If that hurts, get out of there, okay? We don't want things that are gonna cause pain. I want things that are gonna cause stimulation. I want you guys to start firing the right way. If that means going to the countertop of the table, which means I'm here, well then maybe I'm here and I'm just pushing in. Okay, for most of you guys, you looked pretty good yesterday, especially in holding the push-up position, but I'm not sure how much you fatigued, I'm not sure how much you've hydrated, I don't know how your body feels. So I'm just gonna try to give you every variation you can. If you're having problems and can't do that variation, then just hold plank. If you can't even hold plank, elevate it up so it feels good. If you can't feel, it doesn't feel good there, move it up even higher so the body is just stacked over the shoulders. Cool, got it? Good. So second movement is going to be mountain climbers static. So all I'm gonna do is distract that push-up position and I'm gonna bring my knee out to the side. So again, for you guys here, a lot of times when we do mountain climbers, your butt's up high, you're kind of just kicking away looking like that, right? We wanna go into a big stack pattern here. Hands in push-up position, elbows locked out. I'm gonna take my foot, bring it up and across. Bang. All right, nice and tight, good control. So this is a static mountain climber versus 1, 2, 3. We'll get into those, but let's build here first. Strong. 1, bang. 2, bang. Notice my tailbone, my glutes are squeezing. I'm not here and relaxing. I'm not here and arching my back. I'm finding this good push-up position, squeezing, holding an active plank. Across, across, across. And if that hurts, so you can't do, oh, thank you so much. That's a cup of tea. Can you pour some, please? Oh, I didn't know you were British. So nice of you. A cup of tea. It tastes delicious. Thank you, mate. That was Australian. All right, guys, so we're gonna move into that, okay? Which means we're gonna go into plank drag through. So nice and tight. I'm gonna get 5 and 5, 10 reps. After that, cross knee mountain climbers, 20 reps. That's 10 on each side. Now again, if you're in that beginning phase, not feeling it, don't worry about reps. Do it to where you feel okay, and then just take a break and then repeat again. If you really are number driven, well then try to find that number, hit that goal, and do what you can. But this one, we're gonna go into 5 total sets, okay? Beginner, give me 4. Advanced, give me 5, even 6 rounds. So I want a lot of work here and holding that prone position and really challenging those shoulders and core without doing a lot of movement. So plank drag unders, 5 and 5, 10 times. Cross mountain climbers, 20 times. I'm looking for 5 rounds here if you can. And after that, you guys are done. That's it, super simple. Let's keep week 1 nice and light. Light for some of you, light for maybe not some of you, but hopefully we keep learning throughout the day. So keep practicing these motions, guys. Listen to your body. If it hurts, it doesn't feel good, take the day off, you know, hit some recovery work, grab a foam roller, look up some stretches, do something for you. If you have any questions, just ask me. I'm gonna go watch that kid before she falls off the balcony, because that's what she's probably gonna do, all right? Hey. All right, no, she's good, she's playing on steps. No big deal. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you guys on Monday. If you have any questions, like I said again, email me back, pete@kranksystems.com, and I'll get back to you guys. If not, I'll make videos. Whatever it is you need from me, I'll do for you guys. All right, she's definitely gonna jump now. I'll see you guys later. Peace.